Welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host. Have I ever interviewed a librarian? Well, hello.
Hi.
Steven, how are you? Welcome to
I'm
the
doing
show.
great. Thanks for inviting me.
Well, you're part of Las Vegas, which is what we're all about. You know, we present Las Vegas on different avenues. And librarian? No, I've never interviewed one, but I used to know libraries as a very young kid. I guess most kids know libraries at a young age, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, when they're kids, when they're coming to story time all the time, I mean, it's a big thing for kids. They get so excited about it.
Yeah, and I know a lot of kids come to learn in different things, even though we have computers. Do you have computers in your library?
We do. We actually have 24 computers just for the kids at our library.
24 computers for the kids?
We're a very lucky branch. We have a lot of computers for them.
Yeah, and do you find a lot of them use it? Do they come in and do the, because there's a lot of poor families out there, and this gives them a way that can't afford a computer, so they can use one of the libraries.
Yeah, they're able to get on, have internet access. I mean, so many of them, their schoolwork, needs to be typed. A lot of it needs to be even emailed to their teachers. So giving them access to that is great.
Wait a second, I didn't know this. This is something new to me. So now children have to email their assignments to the teacher?
A lot of them do. I don't know if it's consistent across the board. I'm not as familiar with what the school district does, but I know a lot of them do come in and they need to upload it and send it in some way.
Isn't that amazing? God, how advanced we've got. We've got so advanced with these kids. They all know what they're doing and how they're doing it. A lot of kids, since you're in the library business, they have these knapsacks, as I call them, these backpacks.
Yeah.
So they're always full of books.
That's true.
Now, do they get them from the library, they get them from school, or do they have to buy these?
I think it's a combination. They have their textbooks in there from school, but a lot of them are books from the library. I mean, the ones that I'm seeing coming into the library, it's full of that kind of stuff.
So it must be great for a child that they can't afford, the books and can't afford all this stuff, and they go to the library and they can take it out for a week, 2 weeks, however how long they want it.
Yeah, they get their books for 3 weeks, and they're able to check out up to 50 at a time. So
50 books.
They're usually not checking out 50 because
a little heavy.
Yeah,
I mean, hello.
but
they can.
Yeah.
So how do you keep an eye on all this? I mean, if somebody comes in and they take 10 books, I mean, a lot of people take 10 books, then your library is kind of, do you have doubled up on books or?
There's actually a microchip in the books, so if they walk out without checking it out, it'll beep, and then,
And then you go running after them.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of just stroll over to them.
Come on. So now they have a chip in them, so you can't even steal a book now. I think that's a great idea. Now I'm looking at all this. You've got Food for Thought, a library community food drive, which is on April 1st to the 30th. That's a long time for a food drive.
It is a long time. It's a really awesome program. With Food for Thought, anytime during the month of April, you're able to come into the library district with food, canned food, boxed food, and you bring that in, you get $2 taken off of your fines. Because we want people to keep coming to the library, and we don't want them to be hindered by having
fine.
Yeah. So they can bring in food. The food goes to 3 Square, so it goes back into the community. So it's kind of a win-win situation. You get your fines taken care of, and you're helping out people that need the food.
That's a great thing, because we all sometimes keep books, over the period of time. Then you get a fine, so then you've got to pay that. But if you bring food, and they can take it to any library?
Yeah, any of the libraries in the Las Vegas Clark County district.
Okay.
They just bring in the food, bring it up to the customer service desk, and they'll get those fines waived. And you can bring in as much food as you want. So if you have $100 of fine, keep bringing that stuff in.
Keep bringing the food in, and you'll dismiss that fine. That's pretty cool out there. Then you've got Join Green Day. So this is another thing coming up.
Yeah, that's part of our Teen Tuesday program. So every Tuesday from 3:30 to 4:30, we have an event that's just for the teens to come and hang out. Kind of what we were talking about earlier with youth services. It's so smaller kid focused. People think about story times and little kids coming in, and that's obviously a very important part of our job.
And do you have people there that can actually read them a story?
Yeah, we do. For the smaller kids, we have story time. At our branch, we have it every day except for Friday and Sunday. So,
really?
Yeah.
So every day at your library, which is the library you're at?
Windmill Library.
Windmill Library. You can go there every day and have story time for your kids, which is, I've seen those, and they're really quite beautiful with the little kids in them. But they're for the younger ones.
That's for the younger kids. So we started Teen Tuesday for the older kids because, when they come into the library, we want them to know that that they're welcome at the library too. I think that when they look at us, they see us as the people that, are so little kid focused. We're the people that sing Itsy Bitsy Spider every morning. So
Itsy Spider, I haven't heard that one in a long time.
Oh,
But
I hear it
see
every day.
that the Teen Tuesday is every Friday at the Windmill Library.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, I'm sorry. Every Tuesday at 3:30. Okay? So that's at the Windmill Library. And what's the cross street there?
Windmill and Rainbow.
Windmill and Rainbow. And that is ages from 11 to 17. So go over there and you get some free time and some, someone's going to take notice of you and talk to you and be with you. Because
Yeah.
a lot of kids are sort of rather alone because parents are working, and so this is a time where they can.
Yeah,
have a good time.
we started it as kind of a drop-in program so that we could build that relationship with the teens, so that they would feel comfortable, being able to come up and talk to us. We
Yes.
want them to keep coming to the library. We don't want them to graduate and go do something else. We want them to graduate and keep coming to the library.
Absolutely, yes. And then they start learning other things and everything else. Then we got this bath bombs. What on earth is a bath bomb?
See,
like
luckily I just found out this morning, or
Good.
else I
You
wouldn't have an
wouldn't
answer for you.
And this is
It has
on
a cool
March
name.
the 28th at 3:30.
Yeah, that's it's going to be in our Teen Tuesday. We've been incorporating more structured programs in there. It's still a drop-in program; they can come and go as they please.
Yes.
But we want to offer some cool activities for them. So this is a science-based program where they'll be mixing together like soaps or like baking soda and oil. They'll be making a little thing they can put in their tub.
We'll be making, really?
Almost like what you would see in like a volcano experiment. But
So when you put that in, doesn't it all froth up?
yep, it's going to be nice and fuzzy.
See,
So
lucky I know that.
yeah. Their parents are going to be really happy when they come home with
absolutely.
those.
Yeah, they come home with those and they put it in the bath and their bath is their bathroom is all flooded. Well, not really. No.
But being
that's
able to do
not.
fun science programs with, in there, we have science programs, we have art programs coming up, we have,
No,
culture-based programs.
Is this a weekly
Every
thing?
week, yeah.
Every week. And is every week something different?
Every week is something different. Every couple.
Great learning program this is. Great learning program.
It's kind of a mixture of learning and just hanging out. They can come in and participate in programs like this, or if they just want to hang out and chat, that's okay too.
You know what I hear in this whole message? Keep the kids off the street. And you're entertaining them. You have a place where they can come to and, get them off the streets, but also giving them something to do. And all kids, I don't know who knows this out here, but I'm trying to publicize this as much as possible. We have 16,000 homeless kids, quote unquote, maybe 14,000, maybe 18,000 homeless kids in Las Vegas. So anytime you see kids or anytime you've got some spare food or spare money or spare something, help the kids out there because they really, really need it, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And it's really nice to be able to offer them something like this. And there's free popcorn, so...
Oh, free popcorn, nothing like having something free. Where is your library, if you can give it out there, give a shout out where it is, how they can reach you?
Yeah, it's, Windmill Library. If you go to facebook.com/Windmill Library, you can get more information on everything that's happening at our branch. We're on Rainbow and Windmill.
That's it.
That's
There you go. There you go.
it.
It's that simple. So don't forget to go to the internet, which we're all very familiar with, www.windmill. I guess it's called the windmilllibrary.com.
Yep, you can find us on Facebook.
And Facebook, everywhere. Like everybody, social media, they can be found. And go to any of your districts. It doesn't have to be only Windmill. I'm sure your other districts and
Yep,
other
all the-
libraries are doing it.
Yeah, all the branches have it, and you can go to the lvccld.com and find out information about all the branches.
All the branches. If you're at a loose end or you're working, you don't know what to do with your child, the library will take care of your child. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon. Thank you, Steven, very much.
Thank you.
Great, thank you.